Yeah, my nigga Chuck came through, got me together, got my wedding cake, got my natural fronto leaf. It's about to be a beautiful evening. Let's get into it. Alright, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Bundles back again for a new episode of the Bundles Blunts and Achievements series. This week we got UFC 3. The third one that was on the Xbox 360, not the third one that was made by by EA on Xbox One and shit. This one was made by THQ years and years ago. So this shit came out February of 2012, bro. This would have been like 4 months after my daughter was born. So obviously I didn't just go out and buy this shit. Had other priorities I had to take care of or whatnot or whatever the fuck, right? Being grown and responsible and shit. Anyways, you'll notice in this video, a lot of these clips are from the career mode. Unfortunately, all the other videos and files I had from this game got corrupted. So we just had to make do. But that's not a big deal because it's a UFC game. It's one of the original UFC games and we know how much fun this shit was. This shit had like 7 weight classes. Some of the most notable UFC fighters at that time and even still today. We had fucking Brock Lesnar, Mirko Cro Cop, Junior Dos Santos, fucking what's the motherfucker that just shot the child pedo, whatever the fuck? Him. That guy. Junior Dos Santos. Yeah. Got that shit. All heavyweights, middleweights, junior weights. I mean, who's who of mixed martial art fighters at that time is all a part of this fucking roster, bro. Remember playing the first 2 UFC Undisputed on the 360s. So jumping into this wasn't that hard because the controller layout and the gameplay is like kind of the same. Just new updated features and an updated roster. So again, jumping into this shit was not that hard. I was a beast on the first 2. And I like this one because you actually can go over to Japan and do the Pride G1 shit in this one, which you didn't have in the first 2, which make this shit like even much more fun, bro. I mean, all jokes aside, what better way to end the fight than to curb stomp a motherfucker or soccer kick him clean in his shit, bro? Like, seriously. Like, I don't want to compare the 2 games because they're MMA games, but it's kind of hard not to compare it with the EA's MMA. Like, as far as gameplay overall, I genuinely would choose this over EA's MMA. If I wanted to play with the gang, like my niggas come through and we just trying to get on some beat 'em up shit real quick, I would play EA's MMA over this solely because of the fight night aesthetic control feel to it. Although playing against the computer and that shit was like no like threat, no difficulty or whatever the fuck. This, it seemed like the computer like gradually gained experience with you. So each new fight was tougher than the last fight on the same difficulty. So if I'm fighting a stand and bang guy and my standing strikes stats are not up to par, I'm going to lose. And that's the way I feel games should be, as opposed to the EA's MMA. I just only built up my speed stat and was just out punching everybody at all times. Speaking of MMA games on the Xbox 360, after this one we actually have one more to go, and I've actually heard a bunch of bad shit about that game. 2 months, the video will be out. I don't know, man. Everything about this game just always just feels good. UFC Undisputed 1, 2 felt good, and this one is no different. Like, it's just a special game. Even with when you go over to Japan for your Pride fights, the commentary team changes. You'll have someone speaking Japanese and you'll have someone translating in English. That shit's dope, bro. Like, come on, man. Come the fuck on. This shit was in 2012 and here we are in 2022. There are still games who won't even bother to give that much attention to fucking detail, bro. So, I mean, for what it's worth, again, this game, by far, the best MMA game on the Xbox 360 that I've played thus far. Like, I randomized the fuck out of my character from appearance to name, and this nigga is just, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck I look like here. If you have any idea or you want to just throw a joke out there, bro, leave it in the fucking comments. Roast away. And I kind of want to challenge people in this shit, but obviously this game is 10 years old on like console that's generation past or whatever the fuck. So I can't throw challenges out there to meet me online and throw the fucking hands. Although I do have the UFC 3 or 4, whichever fucking one it is on Xbox One. Bundles BA, if you want to fuck with me, holla at me. You know, so I know I've been like getting the titles mixed up and shit. And I was supposed to be dropping the fucking foul play this week. But I gotta hold off on that one too, because again, we had some issues with files being fucking corrupted. So I have to see what is available for me to edit, because I'm probably not going to play through that game again because it's kind of long and I don't want to play through it by myself. I actually have my daughter play with me. Pause if that sounded weird. My daughter played the game with me to finish that shit. But anyway, yeah, man. So we got this video. We'll probably get foul play next. If not, we'll get another 360 game in. I felt like I was overdoing it with the Xbox One and Series X game. So I don't know, man. We got to get back to it. But here are the achievements.
Lifeline! Lifeline! Where's me? Lifeline, where's Lifeline?
Alright, so after one full playthrough of the career mode and fucking around against the computer and playing against the homies and shit, man. Took probably about a week and a half. We ended up with 350 gamer score points, bro. Out of 1,000 for our UFC Undisputed 3. Again, it's a cool game. This is some shit I'll still fuck around with right here. This is a game I will still fuck around with. Either way, man. And shout out to the Xbox 360 community over there on Reddit, man. They fuck with your boy Heavy, man. I fuck with y'all, man. I fuck with Reddit, bro. I fuck with y'all. But anyway, man. Oh, one more thing, right? So the conversation was had of something to add to the channel. Like, I'm a huge wrestling fan, if you didn't know that already. And we're right around the corner from WrestleMania. See, actually, next weekend is WrestleMania weekend. Thinking about just adding some wrestling shit to the channel. If you fuck with it, let me know in the comments, man. Like, I really want to talk wrestling, but I don't want to make another channel. I'd rather just keep it all in one channel and shit, you know. Maybe talk battle rap again. I'm starting to fuck with battle rap a little bit more again. I don't know, bro. Fuck with me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Yo, I just wanna put blue lights on the money. Cruising down the street with a matching one behind me. Never hard to find me, I'm somewhere in my mind.